actually used to be proud of this. So I drew this with full confidence and thought it would be an amazing drawing. But in fact, now looking back at it, I'm cringing hard at this drawing. So in today's video, I just want to show you some of my most embarrassing drawings that I've ever done. Just to show you how bad it can actually get. Cringy drawing number one. I mean, what is this? So I don't know why I drew this so badly. Look at this leg going up. I don't appreciate this drawing. So these people are punching. I thought I was drawing a fight, and the people are everywhere. Their legs are in the wrong position. How is his leg bending up like this? I thought it would be nice to draw. I mean, his fist is in the wrong way round. There's something which should look like, I don't know, mucus coming out of his nose when he's being punched. And then over here, you've just got this, I don't know what this position is. It looks like a man doing yoga while punching somebody. So that is a drawing which I'm very embarrassed about. And to be honest, it's probably good that I did that. Now that I have a bad drawing, I can kind of, in future, say, I don't want my drawings to be like this, so I can make good drawings instead. Now, don't think I'm a bad artist or anything. It's just that I drew these a long while ago, and they're not very good at all. So look at this. It's an army of men running after an army of clocks. Sorry, the men are riding on snails, actually. Odd that I added that. And they're chasing after these living clocks and kind of engaging in battle with them. And now I do wish I hadn't drawn the legs as if they were all on one side. There are some parts of this drawing which I like. Not so much the men riding on snails. I didn't execute that very well. Look, he's kind of bending forward on the snail. Same with this man. I don't know what happened here. Why would I draw stuff like this? Alright, next bad drawing. Can somebody please explain to me what's going on in this drawing? I mean, I drew it such an awful long time ago, I don't know what it is anymore. It looks like a party with people carrying water on their head. This man's sporting a necklace, and this man's, I don't know, wearing something odd on his head, and someone's carrying dirty water on his head. Someone else is carrying a grapefruit on his head. Somebody else has piled rocks on his head, and there's a snake coming out of the rocks. This is absolutely the maddest party ever. What is this? Okay, I don't really know what this is at all. I just know it's badly drawn, alright? You may be confused as to what this drawing is. It's actually food reviewers who are eating food. They're getting paid to eat food. You can see I deliberately made it rather gluttonous. They're shoveling food into their mouths somehow. This looks like food is coming out of his nose, and this one is kind of latching food into his mouth. It's alright. I like the drawing. It's a bit crazy, and I feel like it's just everywhere. There's food coming out of their mouths, and overall, I don't like this drawing at all. I shouldn't have done it, you know. Let's see, what are some other bad drawings I've done before? Alright, I will just slip in an okay drawing here, which isn't too bad. I was in Istanbul, actually, for a holiday, and I drew the city outside the window, which I could see. It does look pretty good. The one thing I would say is it's just too liney. I can't see it clearly, so, you know, everything looks bunched up together. I did some cross-hatching at that time, so I quite like this drawing compared to all the other drawings, of course. I just thought I'd add like an okay drawing inside. I drew a little comic over here. As you can see, I think I was trying to be funny at that time. And as you can see, it's not very funny at all. Look over here, these two people are talking. I don't know what they're saying. One of them is saying, I can smell evil, there's a whiff of it in the air. Why is his hand like this? His other hand is alright. Why is this man's arm so short? So I've learned this a bit later that you should never draw arm this short. And his legs are just like, they're just like this, all bunched up. So overall, I don't like this drawing. I think the concept is quite cool and maybe a bit funny, but the drawing is not done well at all. By the way, everyone, I did this drawing a long time ago. Ages ago. I don't know, maybe years ago. Not years ago. A long time ago. And this is basically 3 different people dressed in different, I don't know, are they wearing costumes or something? Or very fashionable clothes. And they're talking to each other. And everything's out of proportion. This man's hand looks like, I don't know, feathers from a bird or something. And this man's wearing a Viking hat and wearing something that looks like boxing gloves. It's not cringy, it's just confusing to look at and not very well drawn at all. So yes, I do not prefer that one. Maybe I went too far with this one. So these are 2 pyramids which have heads on top of them. And somebody's weeping in front of them, the cat, and someone else, look, he's weeping, he's spraying tears out of his eyes. just don't know what I was thinking of when I was drawing this. Pyramids with men with heads on top of them. Overall, this is one of the most confusing drawings I've ever done. And the tears are just flying out. Oh, wait. There's like an angel here flying in the corner. It doesn't even look like an angel, it looks like a wasp or something. This next piece, which I did and which I really don't like, is called the university. Why is the university like this? There are people running and this man's spraying them with water, like a water cannon, and I thought it's the professor or something. He's sitting on this podium, spraying them with a water cannon, and they're leaping around like flies being shot. Sorry, not shot. Dispersed. Yes, that was an embarrassing drawing. I did this drawing called A World Without Gravity. Everyone is floating around, and I like this drawing, unlike the others. But yes, the people do seem to be a bit contorted, and things are coming out of their mouth. It's all over the place. And I think it's quite funny. Look, this man, strings are coming out of his nose. Yes. So this one's alright. Just so you guys don't think I'm a complete useless, good-for-nothing excuse of an artist, there is a nice drawing I did. It's an abstract drawing. You can see over here. It's basically loads of shapes which I put together. It's a completely abstract drawing. I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. The result was quite nice. I did it with an ink pen. Alright, well, if you like this video, then stay tuned for other videos. I'm going to be doing more of these. I really enjoy going through my sketchbooks like this and showing people the worst of what it has to offer, or sometimes the best. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.